Hey, Skylar here from the Mint Change You Can Wear. Today I want to show you guys a new tool by Skip King, kingscoinringtools.com. And one of the things he makes is these cards that we use for punching holes in coins for making coin rings. And this version is meant to be used with the Pepe disc cutter. I'm super excited about this because the Pepe disc cutter is awesome and these just make it 10 times better. Well, let's get into it now and I'll show you how they work. Well, he makes a handful of versions. This one here is for the Morgan dollar. And I got it with a 3/4 inch hole, a 5/8, and then also a 1/2 inch. If you wanted a 7/16 or something else in between, he can also make that too. So there's options there. He also makes other ones. This one does a $1/2, $1.25, and he does other ones that do other sizes as well. I think they go nickels, dimes, pennies, all kinds of stuff. So pretty much any coin you want to start using, he's going to be able to have or make the appropriate self-centering card for you. And so for today, we're going to use just the Morgans. And what I like to do, I start off with my Morgan, and I want to do this one head side facing out, so I'll leave that heads up on the table. And I want to use the 5/8 washer with it, because I want a 5/8 hole in my coin. So the first thing I'm going to do is snap this thing into place. Once that's in place, you go ahead and lay that over the coin and snap the coin into it. And if your coin is a little bit loose, like this one is, it's not staying in there, you can put a little piece of tape over it or a piece of tissue paper, toilet paper. I use a little piece of toilet paper like this. Just cover it up, snap it over it. And that'll take up any slack and make sure it's centered inside of the card. So now it holds itself in there real good. And now we're ready to put it into the Pepe disc cutter. So what we gotta do now is open up this disc cutter, open it up plenty of room so that way you can slide the card in real easy. And then we're gonna go ahead and slide it in under the 5/8 hole area. Pick out our 5/8 inch punch. And while it's open and loose like this, you got plenty of room to move it around. You just start putting a little bit of pressure on it, find out when it locks in. I like to give it a twist to make sure it's in there real good. Just give it a tug on the card, see it's not moving out, it's perfectly lined up. I'll start to crank this thing down. Now, it's in there nice and tight. And if you want to, you can pull the thing out, look down in there and make sure it is lined up. So now we're ready to punch. It was that simple to set it up. Now you could try to hammer it through with a mallet. I highly recommend, to make it easy and not damage any of your punches or anything on accident, put it into a press of some kind. I use my 6-ton A-frame hydraulic press. You could use an arbor press if you wanted to or something else like that. Oh, one more thing too. Make sure you get your Pepe lube, it's a dry lube, and put it on your punch. It'll make everything work a lot better. And it'll save your punch from any damage. Oh, one more thing too. Skip King uses these washers to center your punch. And with a Harbor Freight punch and die set, it's imperative that you use these. With the Pepe disc cutter, since it's a really good tool and it's got really tight tolerances, there's really no need to use it. So we can skip that step as well. All right, now it's off to the press. Okay, so now I have it all situated underneath the press. Now all we got to do is punch it out, and we'll be ready to go. Now I'll keep pressing down, and we'll get the punch all the way through. All right, now we're ready to go. So I'll just open the thing back up, pull the coin out, and press it out. And just like that, we have a perfectly centered hole in our Morgan dollar. Pretty simple, pretty awesome. So basically, I really highly recommend kingscoinringtools.com to find these coin centering cards. He also makes these urethane dies for coin ring making too. So these are meant basically, you put your coin in there, press it down, and if you hit the side of the wall, no big deal. It's not going to hurt the detail of your coin. So go check out Skip King's website. There's a lot of good stuff on there for you guys. Also, for you jewelers out there, I'm sure there's a lot of other ways you could use this thing. And if you think of any, let me know. I'm curious to see myself. And there's a lot of options here for holes, so if you needed something else a whole lot smaller, Skip King can make cards or washers for those as well. So I'll make sure to put a link in the description box below for Skip King's website, and also my website will be in the description box below. Alright guys, thank you for watching.